My name is Crivello. The point of this is just to get you guys more well informed about who I am, my past, and my future hopes and goals. I was born in Tracy, California. It's around 6 hours up north from here. It's in the Central Valley. I grew up with a family of 6. I have 3 brothers, I have 2 parents, and now I have a little nephew. Also got a dog. I grew up in the church because my dad's a pastor, and that's where most of my community is at, like as of late. And I grew up playing all different kinds of sports. Mainly I played basketball, baseball, football. I also wrestled a little bit when I was like younger, and then a little bit in middle school. I went to elementary school in a small little school called West Valley Christian Academy. It's where my dad pastors at. My mom actually taught at for most of my life. And then as I went into high school is where I went to a school around 30 minutes away in a small, even smaller town called Ripon, California. And that's where I was just playing basketball at the time when I first got there. But going into my sophomore year, I decided to play football and baseball as well, as I miss playing them both. And most of my friends played football, so decided to do that. As I got a little bit older, going into my junior, senior year is when I really started to take off with baseball. I decided that's where I want to pursue in college. And that's now currently leads me where I'm at right now. I have Vanguard University. I decided to come here because the location's awesome, good Christian school, and that's where I got an opportunity to play at. And going into my second year, I'll be a sophomore this year, and I am currently doing business administration as my major. My faith has been growing a lot more as of late, and I've been trying to make it stronger and stronger by doing daily devotionals, trying to increase my prayer, and just work at it daily. It's a grind, and you got to keep doing it. I currently have a girlfriend about a year now she's kind of with me through it all, whether I be good at baseball, bad at baseball. So it's kind of like nice to have. I also have now a little nephew who's about to be 2. I can always call him, always with a smile on my face. So that's always good to have. In the future, I want to be, better in my faith with God and be super strong and have a strong connection with Him. And I want to be able to feel His presence, worshiping Him, just daily feel His presence. I also want a wife. Obviously, I want her to be equally yoked as I am in the future, and I want to have a connection with her that we can build stronger and in a relationship with God together. And I also want to be able to raise a family in a God-honoring way and teach them up the right way. Basically, my dream is always playing the MLB. It's always been my dream since I was a little kid. Obviously, that changed a little bit in middle school and a little bit in high school when I was a basketball player only. But that's now my dream, and if that doesn't work out, I've always wanted to have a job in sports, and as of now, I'm leaning towards doing more sports marketing. My goal at the end of my life is obviously I want to retire on the beach, have a little beach house be able to have my family come down, visit, have the grandkids come down, obviously have my wife beside me. And hopefully one day when I get older, when I die, I get to hear the words from Jesus and be able to go into the kingdom of heaven. It's my life.